For Tata Communications, I'm the Chief Operations Officer, so I have responsibility for our operations team, our IT team, and our business excellence team. For our business, and for all businesses and enterprises going forward, if they don't start on some form of a digital journey at this point in time, I think that a business's days are numbered.
My title is the Chief Revenue Officer. And so there's accountability in driving growth for Tata Communications. Our customers are going through different forms of digital transformation. They're on that journey in different paths that they're taking.
If the infrastructure isn't behind in the right place at the right time when a customer needs it, it's gonna not be available instantaneously. Either a human being has to be dispatched, a card needs to get put in the network, etc. So a lot of the work that we're gonna have to do on our digital journey, etc., is really driving a level of standardization with our customers. That way they can understand how they consume the services from us. We get a better view of that standardization, like their input pattern to us, that we can get more predictive on having the right infrastructure at the right place for when the demand hits.
We're in this unique position, right? We have this global network. We have the only wholly owned subsea cable network around the world. It's world-class in the context of Gartner and analysts, evaluating us and that kind of thing. We reach over 95% of the planet's GDP, and so we provide a platform that will allow our customers really to get to almost any corner of the planet that they need to be in to be able to serve their clients. And when I think about my role, it's really about delighting the customer. And it's all about enablement of the customer and what they need to achieve for their business.
When I look at how we're running our transformation, it's really to try to achieve two big things for our customers. Number one is, a consistent level of experience, right? So getting a consistent level of performance there is really important to our end customers, and from when you buy a service, knowing what you're consistently going to get is very important. The second piece of it is just really speed, right? If we can provide what an end customer needs in a very clear, standardized manner that it's easy for them to utilize, and we can drive speed into it like there hasn't been before.
One of the areas that we've been focused on certainly is contact centers. And so how do you reach out to your clients when they have support needs or they need to reach you for different reasons around your product? And we have the capability around our global contact center offering, which will provide the platform across many channels in which clients can get connected, whether it's over a telephone in a traditional manner or a mobile phone or through online, offline, all the different richness that you need to have. That can then be connected into a slew of back office systems that enable you to then monitor and understand customer behavior, and that can then feed into marketing and demand generation systems as well.
As we work through our own digital journey for Tata Communications, our end customers are going to benefit from that, because over time we want to make 100% of everything we do either available via an app, a desktop system, via a web browser, and/or an API call, so our end customers can determine, and partners can determine, how they want to interface with us and drive their future businesses.
Kind of the biggest challenge that we typically see is to be compliant, and the pathway to get there if you're not there, and then maintaining that compliance over time is a challenge. But it's not always as straightforward and easy to do so. And so we need to help our clients get there and certainly support them in that journey and maintain the compliance through our set of capabilities that enable that through the network. But it's not an easy job.
Because we operate in multiple geographies, we do a lot of regulatory work, including, consistently always going through to make sure that all our services are properly licensed in every single geography we operate in, that we conform to all the privacy laws, etc.
So when we look at our customers and the digital transformation journey that they're on, there's some clear emerging themes that we see. The first is this notion that our clients are looking to drive growth. Inevitably, they're looking to get into new markets. And so this notion of borderless growth. How can I reach new markets in more efficient ways, faster, with agility to drive growth for the business? The second area that we see clients trying to achieve or make improvements in as part of their digital journey is around productivity and efficiency. And then certainly we also see clients trying to drive the individual productivity. Can I have my employees and teams work better together in new ways, which will allow for improvements in productivity and new collaboration. It can also drive innovation and those types of things within the organization. The third area that we see is in around customer experience. And so they're digitizing and going on this journey to figure out new ways in which they can improve the customer experience and reach their customers in new ways, to be very compelling, certainly to engender loyalty and being more connected to their clients. And then in the fourth area that we see is all around risk. Is the business secure and becoming more secure as you digitize? And so we really see a clear pattern emerging from our clients and the conversations that we're having across those four areas.